Hello, we are here at Warin Lab for the exhibition Nomadic Ecologies by Arahmaiani. My name is Loredana and I'm the curator for the exhibition. Arahmaiani, tell us about your art practice.
All right. Well, my art practice is not just focusing on creating object or just aesthetic. Focus on aesthetic. But my art practice, for me, the most important part of it is the process itself, where I can explore the creative space and its possibilities, where I can learn a lot from that. And also in my practice, art and life is not separated. It's connect one to another. So maybe it's becoming a little bit complex, but through this kind of practice, I can create something that is, what can I say, useful for me, but also for others. I mean, that's my dream. So and then I try to really understand also what can we produce for good kind of result, and not only for myself but also for all kind of being in my surroundings.
I wonder, you started with performance and you continue performance in different ways. How important is for you to have this performative element in your practice?
Well, actually I started with painting, but then because there's a limitation with using this kind of medium, and because there are some kind of expression or idea that I need to sort of express directly, because through the painting or object you cannot directly express it. So that's why I begin to sort of doing an experiment using my body, and then later on I learned that it is being called performance art. I didn't know before that. And then why not performance art, right? And I experienced something really interesting with this kind of practice, because you can express something directly, and then you can even get response also directly from audience. You cannot experience it through painting or other medium. So this is very special, and of course it has its own strength and possibilities. So that's why I keep working on it, and also expand it in the sense that it's not just about me performing, but also I invite audience to get involved. And even with the community-based kind of art project, I perform together with the community.
Arahmaiani, many of your art projects are actually ongoing, and they have long-term impact to the communities that you work with. Can you give us some example of these projects, some of those projects that you've been doing for a long time?
Yes, this kind of project, of course, has its own method. So usually my role is becoming a stimulator of the creativity of the community. I started working with community in Yogyakarta, where I'm based in Indonesia, in 2006, after the area hit by huge earthquake. And then I worked with the community of oldest Islamic boarding school there. And this work is still continue until today, actually. Yeah, and then I have been also working with the community outside Indonesia, abroad, like in Tibet and also in Germany, where I'm teaching in Passau University. But there's another project of this long-term kind of approach in another places too, like in Australia, in Canada, and also in America, besides Europe, of course, in Germany, especially in Germany and in Netherlands. Some of the output, one of the output, is this flag project, yeah, and this flag project is still ongoing until today. We have created at least now 5 versions, like the global version, the Nusantara version, Jawi version, Eurasia version, and then Turkish version, and the latest is this Thai version, Thailand.
Can you tell us a little bit about the Flag Project Thailand and your residency, how you developed this project, and about Memory of Nature as well?
Well, I had this residency program staying in Pattani, down south of Thailand, for 1 month, and I engaged with the communities there, from artists, activists, social, political, environmental, and also female or feminist group. And I have done some work, of course, creating the flags with some artists there, and also performing together and creating video art. I'm still doing my research. What is the possibility for us to do if we want to continue developing this kind of project? Because some of the young activists I met there, they are very interested in doing this project that focus on environment, because they have also some problem down there that needs to be solved. And of course I informed them about what I have been doing with the communities in Indonesia as well as abroad, and they're very much interested in also connected to the other community that I have been working with, so they can share the experience and learn from each other.
So you said your work with the community is based on the process, and the result is the object, the artwork. So
some of the result,
behind you is
right.
the Flag Project Thailand. And we also show Memory of Nature, part of the Nomadic Ecology. Can you tell us?
Yes, this work actually created in 2013, but there are many events are even interested in showing this piece of work, because it has to do with nature, environmental problems, challenges, and how can we find a solution, creative solution to our problems, right? This work also connected to the cultural heritage from my ancestor. The format of this piece of installation is the so-called mandala, and mandala is actually a symbol of universe, symbol of cosmic, that I try to reinterpret within this today's context, because when people talking about the cultural heritage from thousands of years ago, people want to know why we have to relate to this ancient kind of knowledge. Then I have to explain it. I have to make this clear why this kind of symbolism is important, or culture that has been maybe seen as old already is still relevant for today's situation.
And the planting of the seeds, the sprouting of the seeds.
Yes, this is also kind of expression through the so-called artwork to connect ourselves to nature itself, because this is also the problem of the modern system. Somehow, with the attitude of focus more on individualism and materialism, what happened in reality, human being becoming disconnected from nature. They have seen the nature as just object, while the reality is that we human being is actually part of nature. We are not the controller or the owner that can use and turn this nature just into an object for our own benefit only, right? So this is what I try to bring up in my artwork, this kind of awareness
and the work is interactive.
Yes, interactive, and understanding that we are all connected one to another, and human is not the master of nature. We're just part of it. So in this practice also, I invited the audience to also together creating their own mandala.
What are you working on for the future? What are your plans coming up?
What I have been doing, and this is hopefully can be useful for the future, is trying to connect one community to the other in various parts of the world, and then hopefully they can work together, because in dealing with environmental problems, challenges, and also now economic problem as the impact of the pandemic, I think we have to deal with it together, so we can support each other and solve the problem together, because everything also is interconnected. All the things in this universe are connected one to another.
Thank you, Arahmaiani, for this short interview, and also thank you for this wonderful collaboration that for me has been an eye-opener, really. Thank you for participating. Thank you for joining me.
Well, thank you.